Right, morning guys, just a quick update here. We've still got this, zooming out on the 4 hour, we've still got this important trend line that's holding, and then we've got this key level that I've put in here that's also holding quite well. So you can see from basically the beginning of the year, it's been quite a crucial level, that key level that I've marked there. Then there are two other levels, tools that I use. The one is the anchored VWAP. Let me just go out to the daily. The one is the anchored VWAP from the Corona lows there, and the other one is the anchored VWAP from the June lows, the lowest point on June. So the lowest, the one from the Corona low that stopped us, that big dump on Saturday morning last week, yeah, exactly a week ago. And then the June lows anchored VWAP has been support now for our local range that we've been forming this week, and specifically last night it also stopped it. Then look at that key level, how good support it provided last night. So it's so important to put levels on these charts, and all these levels up to now that I've showed you, you can do it for free, so you don't need a subscription to any chart. And then there's one other tool that or indicator that I just want to use, is that Fibonacci speed fan. So I pulled that from the low before we started the uptrend in June, the 20th of June, to our all-time high that we reached at 68. And then that, I've only got two settings that I show, is that the Fibonacci 618 level and the 0.75 level. At first glance it doesn't look like much, but I'm just going to switch over to my other chart. It's a bit busy, but let me just, this is that 618 line, so I just want to show you how really respected that line has been. Look there, turned support, then resistance, then support. This morning it touched it to the absolute dollar. It's so accurate. Okay, so it's really important to keep these levels on your chart. And then just one, let me go back to a chart that's a bit cleaner. Just want to go out to the 1 hour, and then I want to show you something. Yeah, we're touched now. I'll have to go back to my chart here. You'll see there's a blue line and an NDPOC, so that stands for naked daily point of control, and that comes back from, sorry, this chart is jumping, from last week, 4th of December. Well, earlier in this week that's just passed. So to get that daily point of control, I've told you before I use Exo charts, but Exo charts you have to pay. But there is a free version, so there is some data available if you just sign up. But you have to sign up, and this is it. So you'll see this little block here, trial user. So I just used another browser to make a new account to try and show you. So the only access you have is to the daily levels. You'll see you can get daily, weekly and monthly data. So this daily and the weekly one is the most important. And then on this first tab I use, these are the exchanges. So I use Bybit and obviously USD. When you open Exo charts, it will always be on BitMEX, that very first one, that's just default. And just change this because the levels differ between the exchanges. Very important setting that. And I just want to zoom out to show you. So here we had the 4th of December, and that little red line is the point of control for that day. So the highlighted area is the value area, and then that red line is the point of control. And if there's a point of control there, and that the next day, the 5th of December, that was the highest and the lowest of the day, and it didn't cross this red line, then this point of control of the 4th of December stays a naked point of control. That's what we call it. So there the market moved up, and the bottom never touched except for last night. Then it touched, so then that naked point of control is not naked anymore, and then we look for new ones. So this is the daily, the new day or the present day forming. So it's not naked yet, but it's still an important level. So you can keep on going back and keep on changing as this level changes during the day. This is an important level for trading level. Right, so moving that away, Now you can see how important that naked daily point of control was last night, or earlier this morning. I think it was 2 o'clock this morning. Yes, when that was like the daily open is at 2 o'clock, and then it crossed that naked daily point of control. So a very, very important level, and it's still all for free, up to here, these levels. Look at that 618. It's resistance now, so you can watch that. If we break that level, we're probably going to go up to 50,000 again. There's a local range value area high that I used, but that was also a psychological level 50. So let me just go back to this chart. We go to the 4-hour. Also so simple to use. So you can see we've formed this range here. So if I take this tool, the fixed range volume, start there, and on that little red line, I won't use that big drop line because that wasn't part of this zone. Let's just zoom in here. And I've showed you before that the highlighted area is the value area low. So on that dotted line of mine is the value area low. Also confluence with that anchored VWAP and that key level that I've just used by looking at the chart. And then the point of control for this, we call this the local zone or range. See the point of control yesterday, it shot through there with 1 week, but I think the more important one was the 50,000 psychological dollar level that was hit. And then just on there again, the value area high, that was probably combined with the $50,000 level was the resistance for yesterday. So simple to use these tools, but they're so powerful. Right, that was just a short update. Saturday morning early. Enjoy your weekend. Right, cheers.